Hi guys, how we doing today? Okay. The other day I had the cable guy come here to actually take care of some issues I was having with TV and so forth. I don't know how people can actually not see what they've got. I mean, it's really unbelievable. They can actually survive. Like that, and it's really unbelievable. Anyway, but just to let you know, someone mentioned that. Look, the castor oil came in recently, I think a few months ago. But the castor oil, I was taking it, and then one day I tried basically rubbing it on the skin. It will help you regarding trying to basically feel better in areas that's really hurting you, okay? Only for the reason what it does, it is killing a few. You'll feel it because while you're rubbing it, it gets sandy. Just don't put it in your eyes or near your eyes. In regards to that, for the eyes, just keep using the color of silver or that neutral silver, which is stronger, okay? Because that is going to help you until you get down to the next level. Look, as it stands right now, as close as I am to the end, this until I kill every little one, it is shrinking. Because what this thing does is there is a mass in certain area, mainly on, especially on the head, okay? And a lot of people don't realize that. And basically, what you see here, that's coming from that is part of from the head, okay? That is one, that is basically the coating that's on your head and so forth. This is a mass. This is this is all a fungi. I'm in the process of sending to try to get one more DNA test. They make it hard on you to send this stuff out for DNA or to send it out to any hospital. Any place that'll do the lab work. Only because you're not a stupid doctor. It doesn't really matter. To me, like I said, we're done. I am trying to finalize that letter that I'm supposed to do for the journal. I'm trying to finalize that as quickly as possible because then that's when the fight's going to start. Because I'm going to be going after by everyone, and this is a fight that I was already ready for anyway, so it doesn't matter. But all this is the same as this, just different things and so forth. Okay, but it's all that. It's the same body that you're basically going to be fighting with and so forth. And this is what you're getting off your body. You have a lot of this stuff jumping off, by the way. As you've been taking all that stuff, if you've been taking the caprylic acid, the undesalinic acid, the castor oil, you can take the pills on that. I don't see. Okay, right now all I'm taking, as a matter of fact, at the moment, I'm not even taking the caprylic acid because I now have the Fend that I'm using. And believe me, it does make it life complicated because one of the things that happens, as this thing is going to fight back. Okay, it's going to fight back. It's been fighting back for years. It's just it's not as bad as it was before, where this thing would actually practically bring me down. But it is a thing where you are getting the chills, and this thing is actually kicking you behind. So it's kind of one of these things that you're gonna have to deal with. Until we find an easier way to do this. If you do the baking soda bath, there is one more thing I kind of give you. Believe it or not, Epsom salt. Epsom salt, you can basically bathe with that. And actually, but I don't recommend, like for instance, there are people out there that mix baking soda and vinegar. They the pH level on both of them are the total opposite. You don't want to be mixing them both. If you want to take a bath with vinegar, go ahead, but don't take it during the time that you're taking the baking soda. Because the thing is, you're killing the effect that this thing has. What you want, basically, if you get the baking soda brings your pH level to 8 something. The vinegar brings it down to 2.7. The fungi live somewhere in the middle. The exact number, I don't know. I read it was 4 something, but really what you're doing is actually The fungi does not like the change in pH level. Okay, now as I told you guys before, I bought an alkaline for alkaline water, and believe me, I drank that for a long time. It didn't do much for me, because I was going by a lot of the stuff that everybody keeps going in there. I mean, yeah, bring your pH level and basically change it, and you'll be, you know, all whatever. It just doesn't work. It doesn't do much. Now, the acidic water, not for drinking, but the acidic water, if you watch, I mean, you will knock out a few of these, okay? And this is the issue. I mean, you're going to be, and because, I mean, we are going to win this. I just can't believe that basically, I mean, these people are actually infected with this thing, and they're all walking around, passing it around, and that's why this thing is all over the place now. And that's why we get to see that now this, and this is another thing, I guarantee you Alzheimer is going to be caused by this, okay? Because I was in pretty bad shape. I was not able to think for a while because in regards to this thing was killing me. And this is one thing that a lot of you, you know, but I'm certain that from some of the images that I saw, Alzheimer, I believe Alzheimer's is this. And that's something that basically, once I can get some of these idiots to work with me, that's something that I am going to prove. Because, you know, and that's it. I mean, like I said, this thing will change it. Well, this thing is trying to... Now, this is another thing that kind of makes me wonder. Because I remember the stories about these kids that were being paralyzed. That were getting all the symptoms that we have. These kids were having it. And all of a sudden, now they're being paralyzed and killed by this thing. But the one thing is, I mean, these doctors have to be able to think, because they're not thinking, you know, the right way to actually do the right thing here. And I'm almost certain that most likely this is going to lead to that. I mean, I can't prove that right now. I haven't had access. I'm actually looking for some of the data on that, but I guarantee you that there's a good chance what's going to happen, this thing is actually going to be moved towards that thing. I mean, I guarantee you this thing is going to say, hey, Morgellons, the Aspergillus Fumigatus was causing this thing. Because these people, I can't, you know, it's right in front of their face. Once I'm hoping to find someone that's having this issue and I get access to it, and I'm telling you, this is going to be basically, I'm certain that this is all going to be the same thing. And I just can't prove it because I don't have access to a person yet, and I haven't looked for the data. I mean, I saw this data a while ago, but in regards to it, I just finally found the data that I was looking for and so forth. I mean, basically, so we're gonna get this thing done, guys. For you guys, if you can't get access to Fend, if the doctors are not gonna give you Fend, I would recommend. I mean, if you can at least get deflucant, that basically would help. Okay, but the one thing is, Fend is a lot stronger than deflucant. So, and that's why. I mean, I'm noticed that too. I mean, right now I take the Fend twice a day right now. I believe, I mean, like I said, before Christmas, I'm going to be all done. Because in regards to what's been going, and this is the one thing, and you guys don't even realize that this thing is spreading like crazy from your body. And if we don't get something done, I mean, we're in trouble here. And this is why we are going to fix this, we are going to do this, and I guarantee you this is going to be resolved soon. Okay, I just hope everybody does well, and we'll go from there. But I am going to keep going on this, and we are going to basically, you know, this is going to be found. And like I said, all this is the same thing. It's the fungi. It's just different shapes. Okay, it's all the same. It's all coming from the same place. I mean, I had those little round discs that look like a little disc that basically. And I remember one time where, at the time, I didn't realize this thing comes over and basically gets me, was biting me on the foot, was trying to attach to it on the foot. And that's something that you're going to basically find all this. We are going to win this, guys. So just be patient, you know, and let's try to do what we can to actually get to the next step. But be patient. okay, you are going to make it, okay? And in regards to it, it's just, and like I said before, look, I don't mind a lot of these people putting in their idea. It's just that they go too far on certain things, and they're actually, I'm going for the science. I don't really go for you know, I mean, I'm not guessing on this. I already know. This is 100% what basically has is what is happening. It's 100%. There is nothing that I'm guessing. I mean, I already have solid evidence towards this. And this is why that fight. I can't wait for this fight that basically I'm going to have with these so-called basically doctors. And this is the thing. I mean, because the old days doctors were people that are trying to figure out this thing. Okay, but the thing is right now it looks like it's stupidity. It's almost like they're going about it for the wrong way. They're going about it where nobody's thinking. It's not good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, guys, I will have, you know, I will have all this for you. You are going to basically, you're going to survive, and I'll just leave it here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, guys. So ch@morgellons.us. You can write me if you like. ch@morgellons.us. And like I said, I mean, Fend is the strongest. Noxafil, if you can get Noxafil, that's fine. That'll do something. But Fend is the strongest one, and I think it's the one that you need to. I mean, basically the one that you should try to get. But if you can't get those at all, I would just take the caprylic acid and the selenic acid. And and if you remember, when I started taking the caprylic acid and the selenic acid, it was very nasty. I mean, when my face turned into like on fire, and it turned like it has a rock, you know. So that's it. I mean, we'll see what happens, guys. We'll talk, and I will put this up, and hopefully this will help you for now. But like I said, I mean, someone's actually was asking me about the castor oil. Look, the castor oil is something that I mean, I'm still looking for answers for you guys on everything. The castor oil just happened to come up. It was not something that I needed. And it's something that basically, I tested it. Yeah, I checked it out and I see what happens. But it's not something that I really, how do I put it? It was not something, I was only looking for answers, because once I run into something, I check it out and try to figure out what's good for you, you know. And once we get there, I mean, that's it. I mean, and you'll be, how do I put it? This will be golden for you. I mean, I think you're going to enjoy. I think you're going to love what's happening, and we go from there. All right? Anyway, so, all right. So ch@morgellons.us if you want to write me, and we'll go from there. And like I said, this is going to hopefully work out for you. And I hope this does well for you guys. And I'm trying to rush this. I'm writing something that I basically is not my customary thing to write, but I did find a instruction on how to do it. So, but it is going to be written, and I'm not going to be nice in regards. I'm going to go right for the gusto, because I just want the fight, because this is we're going to win this fight, guys, and then we go from there. All right.